Okay, so for formulas, there are how many formulas? Two. Two formulas I can use to find the blank of a circle. Circumference. That I can use to find the circumference of the circle. If I am given the blank or r radius or r, I will use
C equals pi.
2 pi.
Yeah.
C equals 2 pi r.
That's a nice circle.
Another nice circle. And what would this represent? What part of the circle? Is our radius.
So the radius is just going through the middle to the
Yes.
side.
It doesn't go all the way like.
Right. What goes all the way through from side to side?
diameter.
The diameter. Okay. If I am given the blank or d, I will
Diameter.
use so diameter.
And you C with pi.
Okay. If I'm given the diameter or d, I will use c equals pi times d.
So these are the two things.
Those are the only two. Okay, so here's, you have a circle. This would be the diameter. Okay, diameter goes all the way through from side to side, circumference to circumference through the center. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. How does that go in? Delete.
Right, it has a back thing. Oh yeah, that and it has an arrow thing.
Where?
Right there.
Oh,
No, the next to it. The down at the bottom. No, the one above it. No.
Oh, no.
Just don't listen. The struggle is real.
If you all have
Okay, well, we're just going to leave it right there for now. Okay, so here's 4 different examples. Your assignment is set up this exact same way. All right, tomorrow when you come to class, we're going to grade your assignment, and I'm looking for 4 things. I am looking for the correct formula that needs to be written. Substitution line, where you're going to substitute in your numbers. You need to make sure you show your work. If you can't fit your work in this little bitty space, go over to the side or get a separate sheet of paper. Okay? And then your answer, and your answer needs to be labeled. Okay? So on this first example, what part of the circle do we know?
Radius.
This is the radius. So we know the radius. So we know that the R is going to be equal to what? 12 inches. So which formula do we need to use to solve to find the circumference of the circle?
C equals pi.
Very good. So the formula is C equals 2 pi R. And our substitution line, that's where we're going to replace any variables with numbers, because we can't do anything with just variables. We need numbers so that we can actually solve. Okay? The C is standing for circumference, and circumference is the distance around the outside of this circle. Does it say anywhere on here what the distance is around this?
No.
No, that's what we're going to find. So we don't know what C is, so C can stay C.
And pi is just pi.
2 is 2. That's not a variable, that's a number, it's a constant. So 2 times,
3.14.
what is this going to be equal to every time?
3.14.
3.14
Do we have to put 3.14?
times, yes. What else would you put?
Pi, like the pi.
No, because we're going to solve. That's where our substitution line comes in. We're going to substitute in numbers.
Okay.
And what does the R stand for?
Radius.
Radius. Do we know the radius? It's 12, so it's going to become 12. So basically all we're doing at this point is we're multiplying 2 times 3.14 times 12. Okay?
So it's 6.14 times 12.
No. What is 3.14 times 2? 2 times 4 is going to give us 8. 2 times 1 is
2.
2, and 2 times 3 gives us 6. And we have a decimal right here with how many numbers behind it?
2.
2. So 2 times 3.14 is going to give us
6.28.
6.28. Is that going to stand true every single time?
Yeah, because there's always going to be a 2 and it's always going to be
If you're multiplying 2 times 3.14, it's always going to be 6.28. It's not going to change. Okay, so now what do we have to multiply 6.28 by?
12.
12. So times 12. 2 times 8 is what? 16. So 6, carry our 1. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 times 12, or 6. Out of 0. We get 8, 2, 6, and then we have to add these together. And what did you get, Deja? You get 13, 315, 75.36. Okay, good try. And there's 2 decimal places.
75.36.
Right, circumference equals 75.36 what? Inches. That means that you labeled your answer. Label your answers. Okay. Number 2. What formula do we need to use? Avery? Okay. Circumference equals pi times d. And why do we need to use that formula?
Because we're working with diameter.
Because we're working with diameter. Right here we have the diameter, and d equals 16.8. So in our substitution line, do we know the value of c?
No.
No, we don't know the distance around that circle right now. We're trying to find it. So c is going to stay c. What's pi going to become? 3.14 times 16.8. Now we're just multiplying 2 numbers together. 3.14 times 16.8. When you multiply decimals, just line up your numbers, multiply, and at the very end, then move your decimal. Okay? What's 8 times 4? 32. 8 times 1 plus 3? 11. 8 times 3? 24 plus 1? 25. Add a 0. 4 times 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 1?
6.
Plus 2?
8.
6 times 3?
15. Then add 2 zeros.
Then add 2 zeros. 1 times 4?
4.
1 times 1?
1.
1 times 3?
3.
Add these boogers together. We get 2, 5. This is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 10, 11, 12.
Wait, 5.
3,
That's
4,
11.
5.
Oh, yeah, the 8 plus 2 plus 1 is 11. Yeah.
Oh, this is 10, 11, 12.
No, it's 11. 8 plus 2 is...
It's 10, plus 1 that I carried is 11, plus 1 more is 12. How many decimals? We have 2 decimals with 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So we get
52.4.
circumference equals 52.75 to what?
Centimeters.
Centimeters. You have to label your answers. Tomorrow on your assignment, and when we grade, if you don't have the correct formula, that could be wrong. If you don't have the correct substitution, that could be wrong. You don't show your work, it's wrong. If it's not labeled with the right answer, it's wrong. So you can miss up to 4 right here. Okay? So make sure you're doing all of those things. C equals 2 pi r. Allie, what's our substitution line? Don't have in it.
Wait, hold on a second.
Okay.
C equals 2 times 3.14 times 5.
Okay.
3.28. Yeah.
And 2 times 3.14 is 6.28.
And this is
And then you're going to multiply 6.28 times 5. I'm going to let y'all do it. I'll do it here. Point 40 what?
Sorry,
Centimeters. We have to label our answers.
Oh.
Number 4. Which formula do we need to use?
C equals pi d.
C equals pi d, because we know the diameter is what? 10 centimeters. What's going to go on our substitution line? Do we know C?
Yes, C
No.
equals
No, we
3.
don't.
Oh, no.
We don't know C.
C equals 3.14 times 10.
Three 3.14 times 10 is 0.
Oh my goodness. It's going to equal 0.314.
So circumference equals 31.40 what?
Centimeters.
Okay, any questions?
No.
Okay, how many different formulas are there? Two. One that has radius, which, what do we abbreviate radius with? R. And one with diameter, what do we abbreviate diameter? D. These need to go in your journals, and I'm going to pass out your assignment and you can get started.